Hi. It's kind of rainy today and a little bit foggy. But yeah, I just thought that I have a little bit of time before class so we could catch up. Last week was spring break and honestly I didn't really do anything. I slept a lot. And it was the first time all semester that I did not feel bad for sleeping in. I just kind of slept as long as my body would let me and then woke up, went about my day, and then did more sleeping. It was honestly really, really nice. And this week feels a little bit like I am way behind in lots of aspects. I don't really know what to do about it other than just be patient. So as an update, I heard back from the job that I'm interviewing at, and it was originally supposed to be based in either Boston, New York, or DC, but they asked if I would be willing to move to Houston, and at the moment I am not, so that kind of ended. This week we have Barrister's Ball at the end of the week, which is kind of just like law school prom or law school formal. And so on Friday, I think I'm gonna go window shopping for dresses because I do have a dress that I want to wear, but it never hurts to go window shopping. Aside from that, honestly, it's a lot of just wrapping up my assignments, getting ready for exams because that's in April. And I'm trying to think if I have anything else fun planned other than that, but ooh, there is a Dermot Kennedy concert happening on Wednesday right next door at the stadium. And so if tickets are really low on the day, then maybe I'll get Doy to come with me and see this guy. Because I really like his songs, but I'm not that big of a fan that I would pay over $50 to go see him. But in saying that, the stadium's right there, so if it's like $20, $30, maybe we'll go see him. I say that just as I've completed saying that I feel behind in life, but you know, one of my main goals this whole year has been to find balance, and I feel like I've done a pretty good job of it. I think I've worked really hard in school and also made time for people and friends and fun activities. Maybe not as much as other people, but I think it's worked for me and I'm happy with where I'm at. Other than that, I'm just applying to a bunch of other jobs for this summer, next summer, you know, until I get one, just gotta keep applying. Oh, last weekend I went to see the Blue Man Group, which I've never seen before. I thought they were gonna be a musical act. You know, it's the one where all three guys are completely blue, but it turned out to be a musical / comedy act, and it was actually really fun. I liked it. I've also been having really weird dreams recently. I don't know, I've been waking up feeling a little weird. And it's weird dreams like certain people are doing things that they normally wouldn't do that are so out of character, and I'm just like, that was so weird, like what is happening here? And then I wake up and I'm like, was that a dream? Or did that really happen? And I can't quite tell for a couple of hours. It's also that point in the semester where I feel like I could cry at any little thing. I think I've already told you this, but when I was in college, I cried at the week 6 mark every semester. Every semester is about 15 weeks. At the week 6 mark or halfway through the semester, I would just cry. I would just be standing there and tears would be coming out of my eyes. And there wasn't really any reason for the tears. I think it was just the peak of the semester, and then that was the point where I was the most stressed. I cried, and then as soon as I finished crying, actually, I was fine, and I was able to resume, you know, daily life, whatever. Everything went back to normal. It was all good. But yeah, I feel like I'm at that point because this past week, everything has just made me feel like crying. Someone will say something, and I'll immediately feel like I'm gonna cry. Or I'll read something, and I'll immediately feel like I'm gonna cry. But actually today, I feel a lot better. Even though I've said that I feel behind and I'm sort of stressed and everything, I feel like I have a lot more of a positive outlook on things this week. And I don't really know why that is because today's gloomy, but yeah, I don't really think I have any other updates. I don't really know how much stuff is gonna happen this week other than ball and school. I don't know, and I guess it's a little odd that I am filming this when I feel so behind and I should probably focus on my work and everything, but I feel like this is also a good outlet. because I tend to talk to myself when I'm stressed, and so you might as well hang out with me while I am talking to myself. Yeah, and I don't know why I always do a week instead of like just a day or just a moment in time, but I feel like a week is a good amount of time where stuff happens, because I don't really necessarily have all that much stuff going on in one day, and I feel like every day sort of feels the same. I wake up, I go to school, I eat, I come back home, do more school, go to sleep. Maybe occasionally I'll have something fun to do, but I don't really have that much variety in my schedule, I would say, and so I feel like a week is a good overview. I don't know, I feel like it's working out for me. If you don't like it, then let me know. Because yeah, I feel like if you just hung out with me for a day, this video would be 5 minutes. Which I guess is why I don't really film all that much, because I'm like, there isn't much variation in my day. And so I don't really know what you want to see, but sometimes when I feel like I want to hang out with people, then I'll pick up the camera and hang out. One of the things that I was thinking about this morning actually was that in 2023, I filmed a lot of stuff and I took a lot of photos because I think TikTok was kind of becoming more popular and I was having fun making TikToks and stuff. Last year I didn't really do a lot of that and I kind of stopped taking photos and videos. So I actually don't have a lot of photos and videos from last year. And then this year, you know, the whole TikTok ban happened and whatever. But I kind of miss taking photos of the little things that happen in my day and editing them and whatever. So you have a little scrapbook memory. So I might get back into that, I might not, depends how much time I have. But yeah, that's all my updates for now. I should probably go get ready for school. Okay. It is very rainy outside, but I had 2 interview requests come in today for jobs for this summer, so that's exciting. One is for a judicial internship, and the other one is for kind of more like a legal research position. Yeah, so I'm excited. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I just responded with my available times to interview, and yeah. I don't know. It's funny because I was just talking about how I was stressed that I didn't have a job lined up or whatever, and I'm still applying to jobs, but okay, my problem is that this green curry base came like this. Like it's... And I'm supposed to put teaspoons, but how? Do I just portion off a section and pour it in? I thought it would be in this cup. That's better. Okay, really quickly, today is Friday. I did not do anything yesterday other than school, and I had an interview yesterday. Okay. I had an interview yesterday and I think it went well. The interview was for a job for this upcoming summer and they said they would let me know early next week. So we'll see how that goes. And then I also received another call from another organization asking me to interview next week. So next week I have 2 interviews on Tuesday and they're kind of back to back, which is fine. And then hopefully by the end of next week I will find out whether or not I got any of these jobs. Today I put a load of laundry in, I worked on some projects. I'm about to start taking a practice exam and then around noon I'm supposed to go dress shopping because we have formal tomorrow. And I do have a dress that I want to wear, but apparently I've been told it's too nice. So I'm just window shopping. Yeah, so it's not like I'm desperate for a dress. If I don't find a dress today, that'll be totally fine because I have a dress I want to wear and heels and everything. I'm probably not really supposed to be shopping this weekend because I feel like I am drowning in work and I do not feel ready for exams at all, even though they're in about 3 or 4 weeks. 3 or 4 weeks seems like a lot of time, but actually it's not because in those 3 or 4 weeks, we're still learning stuff and I still have to keep up with all my readings and everything before I can even start studying. So it's not a lot of time and I have so many more things I have to get done, but I've sort of mentally said that I'm not going to get any work done really this weekend because of formal, and if I do it'll be a bonus. We're just really gonna grind in the next couple of weeks, which I think will be fine. That's fine. I'm sure everything will work out. I mean, it always does. I want to do well, you know, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. And then we'll see what happens with the job. Hopefully I find a dress today. Formal will be fun, I think. And then it'll be the end of the semester and then summer will be here and the weather will be nice and all my problems will just go away. At least I'm hoping they will. Will it? Yeah, I think it'll be fine. We'll see. But I'm gonna go do a practice test now. Okay, the really quick update is that we found a dress. I just got my nails done, had breakfast, and now we're gonna go look for shoes because we want to do red and gold for the outfit because all my accessories are kind of gold. We're gonna last minute shop for heels. If I don't find anything, I do have a selection of heels that I can pick from. And then we are gonna go to dinner in Chinatown. In the meantime, I am just trying to get some work done because like I said, not a lot of work is gonna get done this weekend, but I feel like I've done a decent amount of work, but